why MBA or why do you want to pursue MBA from our B school is not just a question. In fact, it's an attempt by the interviewer to have a sneak peek into your mindset about what are your goals and how do you see your life during and after your MBA. Therefore, for you to find out the answer, for you to craft that good answer for why MBA, you need to do a much more in-depth exercise than just trying to craft a very fancy statement. In this video, my objective is to give you a philosophy, is to give you a structure, a framework, so that you can craft your why MBA answers, and not only just craft them, but to genuinely feel that yes, this is something which belongs to you. Hi, I'm Darpan Saxena, an MBA graduate from IIM Udaipur, and let's get on with the video. Now, I'll quickly get on to what I'm trying to say to you. So, I'll share with you a few slides from one of the workshops which I am conducting on the MBA Profile Booster. This is one workshop which I conduct each week. I've started from just last week, and this is probably a must attend workshop, not only if you're an MBA aspirant but also if you're an existing MBA student, because this is focused on enhancing your profile, your personality, moreover your body of work for your MBA placement or admission interviews. Now, if we are talking about why MBA, this is the first thing which you need to understand. You need to first understand who you currently are, where you are exactly. For this, the entire exercise which you have to do is that on A4 sheets, write down your entire life story. This is something which I always advise to MBA aspirants, that for you to really understand who you are, for you to really understand what your achievements have been, write down a proper script of your life, that what exactly has happened with your life at each stage, be it school, be it college, be it in a job or anywhere else. From there, you will get a good understanding of where you are and who you are. Now, once you have identified this point A where you are right now, then the next step is identify that where do you want to go eventually. Now, when I'm saying the word eventually, I mean to say one very simple thing, that the word eventually could mean different things for different kind of students. For somebody, this eventually, it can be 3 years from now, that where do they see themselves 3 years from now. For somebody else, it could be 5 years. For somebody else, it could be 8 years. The idea is that you should be able to define a point, be a goal for yourself, and this eventually is as many years as far you can see clearly. जहां तक भी आप clearly अपना future देख पाते हैं या फिर imagine कर पाते हैं, वहां तक ही आपको सोचना है. So for somebody it could be as small as 1 or 2 years. For somebody else it could be as high as 5 or 6 years. It's okay. But create a goal for yourself, that what exactly do you want to do during your MBA or after your MBA? Where is it that you want to eventually reach? Now, once you have identified this point A and this point B, what you have to do is that the next exercise is this, that find out that what is the trajectory to reach that goal B from point A, from your current point A to point B. Find out the trajectory to reach there in your career or in your life without an MBA. फर्ज करें अगर आप MBA नहीं करते हैं या फिर अगर आप इस साल MBA नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो विदाउट MBA करे हुए भी आप उस पॉइंट B तक कैसे पहुंचेंगे? How will you reach that point B without even doing MBA? Trust me, while it might seem that no, some job roles can only be achieved if I do MBA, mostly 99% of the things you want to achieve either in your job or in your life can also be achieved without MBA. However, yes, surely it might take longer, it might take more effort, it might be a very indirect route. However, you can surely reach wherever you want to reach even without MBA. So you need to identify that, okay, suppose if I don't do MBA, what will be this route for me? Once you have this clarity, then quickly find out that, okay, how will doing an MBA or pursuing an MBA or pursuing the MBA program from this particular B school will help me reach point B. Usually what you will identify is that pursuing MBA will help you reach that place much faster, and there would be some other benefits and advantages for you to do MBA. For example, you will have a much faster salary hike, you will be having more networking opportunities, you would be exposed to a lot of great students and great peers, you will be having easier access to the higher echelons of the industry. Hence, from there, now if you see this, you have been able to find out these two routes from point A to B. Now, when you're structuring your answer for why MBA, this is what you need to keep in your head. I want you to take a screenshot of this because this is important. So pause it right now, take a screenshot of this. Because the reason why this is important is that this is the framework which will give you the answer for why MBA, and it would give you a very genuine answer for it. The reason is where you are, which is your point A, is very unique to you. Where you want to be, where you aspire to be, is also very much unique to you. Hence, it would be very genuine. And once you do the kind of research which is required to find these two paths from A to B, you will get even more clarity about your goal. And then your answer is going to be something of this kind that, hey, I am currently at this point A. My goal in my career, in my life, is to be at this point B. Now, while I can achieve that even without pursuing MBA, however, it would take much longer. But if I were to pursue MBA and pursue the MBA program from your place, sir, then it would help me fast track this journey for myself, and there will be certain additional advantages to it as well. These are probably not the words which you may use. However, this is broadly the structure of what it's going to be for you. Now, once you create this answer for yourself, I would want that you should totally spend the time to first do the research work for this, and then you create this answer. And once you've created it, try and ask yourself if this is something which you genuinely feel. Usually what you will realize is that once you've put in so much of effort in finding out all of these things, it would truly be very unique, it would truly be very heartfelt. And even if initially you had some other goal in your head while you're doing this entire exercise, you would be able to give much more shape to your goal as well. So this is not only going to help you form the answer for why MBA, but it might just give you the clarity of your goal, that why even you want to pursue MBA. Usually you will find that yes, pursuing an MBA program fast tracks almost everything which you want to achieve in your career. It usually would fast track almost everything. So hence, forming this answer might not even be that difficult at all. This was my attempt to give you a structure of how do you need to think about why MBA. I cannot give you the exact answers for why MBA. It will not help you. But this is one framework which is almost a proven framework, because when they're asking you why MBA, all they want to know is that whether you have the goal clarity or not, and whether you are conscious enough, whether pursuing an MBA is a conscious choice or not. That's about it. So with this, I hope you've got all the clarity and you'll craft some great answers for why MBA, and you'll rock it in your MBA admission interviews. If you're interested in my workshop, my free workshop on the MBA Profile Booster, do not forget to check out the comments. Find the link and register for it, because this is your chance to stand apart from everyone else. The workshop is aimed at making you absolutely unique as an MBA aspirant or as an MBA student, to give you enough content, even if you're somebody who has no extra curricular activities, even if you are somebody who has no work experience, or even if you are somebody who feels that, hey, I can't speak well in the interviews. All of these three kinds of problems will get solved. You'll find your answers to it in this workshop called the MBA Profile Booster workshop. Thanks a lot and goodbye.